What makes us truly happy? Is happiness a feeling of accomplishment, spending time with others, or just simply pursuing your passions? Everybody will have a different definition of happiness. But behind this, there is a motivation that drives each one of us to pursue happiness. So today we will be discussing the connection between motivation and happiness. Welcome back to the Psych Question series brought to you by SwastiVishwa Institute. I am Meghna, and today in this episode we will explore how motivation serves as a driving force for happiness and well-being. We will also uncover the key factors that contribute to long-term happiness and overall well-being. Before we get into how motivation drives happiness, first let's define what happiness really means. So, happiness is generally defined as a sense of lasting well being, contentment, and purpose. We can divide happiness into two components. One is the hedonic well being, which focuses on the pleasure and absence of pain. And secondly, the eudaimonic well being, which is about living with meaning and purpose. And what is motivation? It is a driving force for all the individuals to act in a way that can fulfill any particular need. All the individuals have a need to be happy. Aristippus, who is a disciple of Socrates, suggested that all individuals are hedonistic. That is, they are motivated by the things that can make them happy but want to avoid the things that are very unpleasant to them. So, hedonic motivation is very universal, whereas eudynamic motivation, which is about meaning and purpose, needs to be cultivated because it is an attitude. Now let us discover further how motivation plays a role in happiness. Let's make things interesting. Here is a quick quiz that can help you to reflect on your happiness and motivation. So the first question is, what type of motivation drives you more in your daily life? So the option 1 is doing things for your personal satisfaction, or the option 2, that is doing things for rewards or to avoid consequences. The second question is, which of these activities would make you more happier? The first one is working on a project that you are passionate about even if it takes more time. And the second is working on a project to earn a reward or recognition. So the third question is, how do you feel after achieving a personal goal? Do you feel a sense of satisfaction or disappointment at not getting recognized? Keep your answers in mind as we continue. We will revisit them to explore what they reveal about your happiness and motivation. Motivation is the internal drive that compels us to take action. It is the reason we set goals, pursue dreams, and push ourselves to achieve something. But how does this contribute to our happiness? Remember the questions we asked you? We asked you to choose between two options. One is doing things for personal satisfaction, and secondly, doing things for reward or to avoid consequences. So, in this way, we can divide motivation into two categories. So, the first one is the intrinsic motivation. That is when you do something because you find it personally rewarding. The sense of happiness, joy, and satisfaction comes from the activity itself, irrespective of whether somebody is offering you recognition, reward, or praise. So the second one is the extrinsic motivation. That is when you do something to earn a reward or to avoid punishment. Hence, the sense of satisfaction, happiness, or joy comes when the activity is recognized or rewarded by someone else. If the external reward is not there, it can result in disappointment or feelings of unhappiness. While extrinsic motivation is tied to external validation, the intrinsic motivation is tied to self-actualization. Extrinsic motivation can lead to achievements which can bring temporary happiness, but Intrinsic motivation is tied to overall long-term well-being. Why does this matter to our happiness? When we are motivated from inside, we find deeper satisfaction in our actions. Intrinsic motivation encourages us to engage in activities that are meaningful to us, which also increases our sense of fulfillment and happiness. This is true in personal and work life. If you choose a career that aligns to your personal interests and passion, you will find them more engaging and personally satisfying. While chasing extrinsic motivation such as money, prestige, or status as a part of life can lead to stress because we compare ourselves to others or put too much pressure on ourselves to achieve, be recognized, and be perfect. However, if we are motivated by our purpose and passions, we may feel less stressed about the external validation. Thus, finding a balance between internal and external motivators is very crucial. Now, let us revisit to the answers of our quiz. If you choose one or more A's, then you are driven by intrinsic motivation. This means that you are fueled by personal growth, creativity, and passion that leads to sustained happiness. If you choose two or more B's, then you may be driven by the external rewards, which may give you bursts of happiness, but the key is to balance those rewards with the activities that give you deeper fulfillment. Which type of motivation do you relate to more, and how does that impact your happiness? Do let us know in the comment section. One of the strongest links between motivation and happiness is goal setting. Setting and pursuing meaningful goals gives us a sense of direction and purpose, which are both vital for long-term happiness. Purpose is a major driver of motivation and also a key to happiness. When you feel that your life has a sense of purpose, whether it's through your career, your relationship, or your passion, it gives you a reason to wake up every day. Purpose acts as a motivator to push you through life's challenges and also helps you to maintain a positive outlook on life. Several factors contribute to lasting happiness, with social relationships being the most important. According to Harvard study of adult development, the quality of our relationships significantly impacts our happiness and health. Strong bonds with family, friends, and partners helps us live longer and feel more fulfilled. Maintaining these relationships requires motivation, whether it is spending time with loved ones or offering support. Other key factors for happiness includes: one is personal growth, that is continuous learning and self-improvement, which boosts our confidence and self-fulfillment. Then comes autonomy, that is having control over your life and making decisions aligned with your values, fostering greater satisfaction. Next is the physical and the mental health. Motivation to stay active and care for your well-being directly impacts your happiness. And lastly, achievement and mastery. So, progress and success in your personal or professional goals can lead to long-term happiness. To achieve all these factors, we require constant motivation. And this is how motivation acts as a driving force for lasting happiness. Happiness isn't just about positive emotions, it is also about resilience, that is, the ability to bounce back from life's difficulties. Motivation helps us persevere through the tough times by focusing on long term goals and meaning behind our struggles. While motivation is crucial for driving happiness, it is also important to strike a balance between the pursuit of goals and appreciating what you already have. Constantly chasing the next achievement can lead to stress, burnout, and disappointment if we forget to pause and enjoy the present. For example, an artist is motivated by the pure joy of creating. Their happiness doesn't just come from selling the art or earning a recognition. It comes from the process of doing what they love and seeing their art come to life. This is a great example of balancing motivation with contentment in the present. The artist finds happiness in every step of their creative journey and not just the result. Practicing gratitude is one of the best ways to cultivate contentment while still remaining motivated. Take time to reflect on what you have achieved and appreciate small amounts of joy in your daily life. For example, a simple exercise of journaling about the things that you're grateful for can shift your mindset from what's next to I am thankful for where I am. Happiness is also related to spirituality, and for some people, it overlaps with divinity and religion. As human beings, it is a big aspect of our lives. However, some people experience spirituality as a personal philosophy, perhaps as a connection to higher powers and defining their place in universe, finding a sense of purpose and gratitude. By balancing motivation with a sense of gratitude and reflection, we ensure that the drive for future success doesn't overshadow the happiness we experience in the present. To sum it up, motivation acts as a driving force for our happiness by pushing us towards personal growth, meaningful goals, and deeper connections. When we are motivated, we are not just chasing the external rewards, but we are actively building a life that aligns with our values and aspirations. Remember, happiness is a journey. Whether you're motivated by your growth, achievements, or personal relationships, important is aligning your actions with what truly matters to you. Thank you for joining us in this episode of Psych Question. Remember, happiness is not a destination. It is a journey fueled by motivation and purpose. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Also, let us know in the comments section what motivates you to pursue happiness in your life. See you next time. Till then, stay tuned for more exciting videos. Thank you.